We have a back, triceps, glute workout today. So really all about the posterior chain. We're going to work down the whole back side of the body, and this is something that is so fantastic to do, especially if you have a desk job or if you just find yourself sitting a lot or even hunched over looking at your phone, all of that curving in. This is going to really help strengthen the back body and open up the front body. So this is going to feel great, I promise. And we're going to start down on our backs. You don't need any equipment, by the way. Go ahead and roll back on your back. Bend your knees and plant your feet. And just take a minute here. Maybe close your eyes. Just let your weight sink into the floor. No matter what time of day it is, you're here, you're ready to work out. You're going to dedicate the next 30 minutes to yourself and to nothing else. You've got this. If you would like to keep your eyes closed, you're welcome to. Or if you'd rather, you can open your eyes. Go ahead and press your arms down into the floor next to you. Just let them relax down. Take a big inhale here, fill up. As you exhale, I'm going to push through your heels and start to roll the spine up one vertebrae at a time. But when you reach the top, take a big breath in. And exhale, reverse that roll from the top, lowering down one vertebrae at a time. Inhale. Exhale, press through the heels, tip the pelvis so the pubic bone rocks up towards the belly button and you come all the way up, keeping sure the rib cage is hugging in. Inhale. Exhale, roll it down. Two more like that. Inhale. Exhale, press to the heels, roll it up, and you might notice there's spots in your spine, inhale, that are a little harder to articulate. Exhale. That happens, slow down, and really see if you can get one vertebrae at a time. Last one, big inhale. Exhale, tip the pubic bone, roll it up, and then I want you to hold it at the top. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up to the ceiling. And then as you exhale, you just sweep them overhead. Hold them there for just a sec. Now notice here if your rib cage flared open. Really hug the ribs in and continue to press through the heels so you really feel like heat building in the glutes. Inhale. Exhale. Arms sweep all the way down to the floor. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, sweep them overhead. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale up. Exhale overhead. Inhale. Exhale, arms lower. And then you roll down one vertebrae at a time. Take a big breath in one more time. This time, exhale and float the legs up to a tabletop position. Now, if this is too intense, you're more than welcome to keep the balls of the feet down on the mat. So just a little bit of core engagement here before we get into a whole bunch of back body work so that you can maintain that engagement to really support yourself. So in this position, your knees are going to be over your hips. And I want you to check in again with your rib cage. When your legs lifted up, did your rib cage flare open? Hug the ribs in, and then use your exhale to soften them down. Beautiful. So the spine is long and the core is really strong here. Now I want you to send the fingertips up to the ceiling and take a moment to reach the fingertips up so your shoulders come off the mat. Then draw the shoulder blades down and feel the arms soften down into the socket. One more time. Inhale, lift them up. Exhale, soften them down. Keep that softening. Beautiful. Now take the palms of your hands and press them into the front of your thighs here. Just start with a gentle press. And as you press your palms into your thighs, I want you to start to feel a little heat build in your abdominals. So you're not tensing in the shoulders and lifting them off the mat. We just anchored them down, right? Keep them down. Press the palms into the thighs and start to feel a little tension build in your core. Now as you inhale, lengthen. And as you exhale, start to pull your thighs back into your hands as you press your hands into your thighs simultaneously. So now you're really starting to feel the strength of the abdominals. Again, inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, squeeze the sits bones together and pull the thighs and the hands into each other. Feel that deep core connection, rib cage is hugging in and down. The more you pull the thighs in and press your palms into your thighs, the more heat you're gonna build into your abdominals here. Just hold and breathe. Inhale. Exhale. You're here for 4. You're here for 3. You're gonna keep your legs lifted. 2. Now see if you can keep this deep core engagement. Just send your palms up to the ceiling, keeping the hands flexed. Arm bones are softening down into the socket, and you continue to feel that deep core engagement here. So use your exhale. Really squeeze your sits bones together. Hug your rib cage down and feel that heat, that fire build. Now you are in your all fours position here. This is exactly where I want you to go. We're just gonna flip ourselves over. So really memorize how supported and strong you are through the core. Feel that nice neutral pelvis, length through the spine. So you're not tucking and pushing your low back down, and you're not arching and opening your ribs. You're right here in the middle. Beautiful alignment. Inhale. Exhale, flip yourself over, all fours. Knees under the hips, hands underneath the shoulders. Now from here, again, press the palms into the mat. Feel your shoulder blades spread wide, but you're not rounding, right? You keep the arm bones softening into the socket. Now you can tuck the toes if that feels more supportive for you, or you can stay untucked here. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze the sits bones and feel the core draw up. Now extend the right leg, extend the left arm. Inhale to lift them up. As you exhale, I want you to rotate your left palm down to the floor, and I want you to pull left elbow, right knee. Inhale, extend arm and leg. Exhale, pull the elbow back, pull the knee forward. So I'm drawing my elbow wide like a little half goalpost, and I'm drawing my left knee towards my left elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, pull. 2 more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull. Last one. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull. Reach arm and leg out. Bring that left palm down to the mat, and from here, fold your right leg in half. Start to press it up. Little lift, little press, little press. So even though your right leg is lifted, see if you can keep your right hip in line with your left. And the best way to do that is to keep the core really strong and active, and to pull the left hip bone back. You lift for 8, 7, 6. You're here for 4, 3, 2. I'm going to keep this bend in your right knee. Inhale, lower the right leg. Exhale, lift it up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Now as you lift your right leg, use your exhale to keep your core drawing up and in. 2 more. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Yes, last one. It's inhale, lower. Now hold that lift. Big breath in. Exhale, lower the right knee down and extend the left leg. Extend the right arm. Inhale, lift it up. Exhale, rotate right palm down towards the floor. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, row. Inhale, reach. Exhale, it's the left knee that pulls towards the left elbow, and the right elbow pulls wide here. Exhale, row. Inhale, reach. Exhale, 2 more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, last one. Inhale, reach. Exhale, row. Now inhale, extend the arm and leg. Left arm comes down to the mat. Curl the right hand comes down to the mat. Left heel curls into the seat. There it is. Start to press it up. Go. Little press, a little press, a little press. Now the more you draw your left heel in towards your seat, the more you're going to fire up to that left side hamstring here. Draw the right hip bone back and really feel the abdominal strength it takes to stabilize your pelvis here. So again, you're not arching and dropping your belly. You're not rounding to the low back. You're in a nice neutral. 8, 7, 6. You're here for 4, 3, 2. Inhale. Exhale. Now inhale, lower that left leg. Exhale, lift it up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. As you lift the left leg up, really use your exhale to hug the abdominals up and in. So you maintain the same shape in your spine throughout the entire exercise here. 4 more. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. 3 more. Again, building that heat in the hamstrings, helping you, again, talking is hard for me apparently today, helping you get more active in your glutes. That was 4, hold the up, inhale. Exhale, left leg down. Now from here, tuck your toes. Feel free to shake out your wrists if you need. I promise you will get a wrist break here in just a minute. I want you to shift your shoulders slightly forward so that they're slightly in front of your wrist joints. Squeeze the elbows in towards the ribs and inhale, lengthen through the back of the neck. Now as you exhale, chaturanga push-up. Press up straight arms. It's inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. As you lower down, your elbows are sliding past your rib cage. So it's not a traditional push-up here where you're taking a 45-degree bend. You're really pulling the elbows straight back and straight up. Yes, take it down and down. Now could you really lead with your chest? So it's not your chin dropping that brings you into the push-up. It's your heart that leads the way. 2 more. Take it down and down. Take it a lift and lift. Now I want you to take it down. I want you to hold it there. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. Press the back of the head up towards the ceiling to elongate the back of the neck. And just take it down an inch, up an inch, down, up a little, down, little lift. If you needed more intensity here, you could hover your knees off of the mat. Now, I already feel this pretty intensely, so I'm gonna stay with my knees tapping down. But you absolutely do what you wanna do. Go 8, 7, 6. You're here for 4, 3, 2. Press yourself up onto your knees. Now, if this is too much, you're always welcome to stand, or if you want a little more cushion, you can absolutely roll your mat up. Knees are underneath the hips, hinge your torso forward, taking your hips back slightly. Send the arms out in front of you, palms face the floor, and again, feel the arm bones pull back into the socket, so you're nice and broad across the collarbones here. Row the elbows wide, reach and long. Go row and row, go reach and reach. So as you row the elbows back, I want you to feel the shoulder blades squeezing in together. So you squeeze the shoulder blades, or reach it long. Go squeeze. When you squeeze your shoulder blades, see if you can really soften through the tops of the shoulders. So it's not squeezing the shoulder blades in and up towards the ears. You're squeezing them in and actually thinking about pulling them down. Yes, exhale. Inhale, 2 more. Go, exhale. And inhale. Now I want you to hold that squeeze. Relax the shoulders, feeling the shoulder blades draw down the back. And from here, you're gonna rotate the palms up and down. Little lift, little lower, little up, little down. So it's just a 90-degree bend in my elbows here. And I'm floating the palms up and down. So it's a little rotation of my arm bones in the shoulder socket. You have 4, 3, 2. Hold that up, palms lift. Squeeze the elbows down to the side. Now press it overhead. Squeeze it down. Press it overhead. Squeeze. Now as you press overhead, soften your shoulders. And as you squeeze, imagine pulling your elbows back behind your back. So you really squeeze in and down. It's inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Again, check in with the ribs. Come back to the alignment you set at the very beginning of class. Really deep core engagement here. 4 more. Inhale, reach. Exhale, squeeze. Go 3. And squeeze. Again, if this bothers your knees, stand up anytime. And squeeze. Last one, inhale. Now I want you to hold that squeeze and rotate your palms in so they're in line with your hips. Lift the elbows high and extend the arms back to a tricep kickback. Keep the elbows high, just bend them. And then reach the arms forward, narrow row. Squeeze it back. Extend the arms, yes. Bend it in. Reach them forward, pick up your tempo, row. Reach, bend, and forward. Goes back, extend. Now, if you are just dying for more here, you can absolutely grab weights. And I probably should have said that like 5 exercises ago. But you can always pause me, or you can always repeat the series with weights. Sometimes I like to go without weights and really focus on squeezing the triceps and squeezing the lats, drawing the shoulder blades in and feeling how much heat I can build without anything extra. But 2-pound, 3-pound weights, perfect here as well. Go 4. In and reach. Go 3. Now when you extend the arms, elbows lift. Keep them lifted, yes. Last one, I want you to hold that extension. Palms are facing each other. Go a little in, little squeeze, little squeeze, little squeeze, like I'm trying to press my palms together behind my back. Collarbones are wide. Shoulders soften away from the ears, and you find just a little more length through the spine. Go 16, 15, yes, breathe. You're halfway there. Go 8, 7, 6. You're here for 4, 3, 2. Hands to the mat. One more time. Last thing on the hands, I promise. Take your hands really wide here and walk yourself back into a modified push-up position. If you want to take a full push-up here, by all means do. Now here, I want your hands wide enough that when you bend your elbows, they're going to be stacked directly over your wrist joints. So they're pretty wide. If you need to turn so that you're sideways on your mat, so you can cushion your hands on your mat, do that. Now really lengthen the spine here, inhale. And as you exhale, feel the abdominals draw in. Slowly lower yourself down for 3, 2, 1. Press up, straight arms. Go, lower. 2, 1. Press it up. Take it down. 2, 3. Press it up. Now as you lower, check in, making sure the elbows are stacked right over the wrists. 2 more, go down. 2, 1. Press it up. Last one, go down. 2, hold it. Draw the heart forward. Soften the shoulders and go. Little down, little up, little down, little up, little down, little up, little down. We're going to reverse that series. You're going to take 3 counts to come up and 1 count to drop down. You ready? You're there in 8, 7, 6. Relax your shoulders. 4, 3. Slow it down. Take it up for 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Let's go. It's 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Yes, go press. 2, 1. And down. 3 more. It's lift. Breathe. You're almost there. 2 more. Go lift. 2, 1. And drop. Last one. Go lift. 2. This time drop it all the way down onto the belly. Take the forearms out to goalpost positions here, so elbows are in line with the shoulders and hands in line with the elbows. I want you to externally rotate the legs. So turn the legs out here. Big toenails rotate down towards the mat, and pinky toenails rotate up. So you really feel your inner thighs rotating down into the floor here. Heels are squeezing in towards each other, yes. Press down with the pubic bone as you take an inhale. And as you exhale, I want you to feel your rib cage hug in and up. Now, on your next inhale, float the arms, float the heart up. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Keep going. As you lift, I want you to get longer first and lift up second. Inhale up. Exhale, lower. Toenails continue to press down into the mat. So push down with your big toes and squeeze through the glutes. 2 more. Lift it up. Lower it down. Last one. Hold that lift. Press down with the big toenails and squeeze through the glutes. Inhale, reach the arms forward. Exhale, row them back. Inhale, reach. Exhale, row. Inhale, reach. Exhale, row 2 more. Reach it forward. Squeeze it back. Last one. Now I want you to hold that squeeze back and just go little up, little up, little lift, little lift. If this is too much, you can always bring your forearms down to the mat. Lift for 8, 7, 6. Could you get a little longer? Go 3, 2. Stay lifted in the chest. Lower the forearms down. Now, if this is too much for you at any point, go ahead and stack your palms and rest your forehead down. That's totally fine. If you're able to stay lifted in your heart, do so. Inhale. As you exhale, feel the low belly draw up as you lengthen the low back. Now from here, squeeze your quadriceps and inhale, lift the legs a few inches off the mat. Exhale, lower them down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, you lift. Exhale, you lower. Now if this is uncomfortable on your pubic bone, you're welcome to bring your chest lower, and that gives you a little less pressure. You can also roll your mat up until you have a little bit more cushion as well. As you lift the legs, think about extending them out first so they get longer, and then you lift them up. So quadriceps squeeze, legs lift, lower it down. 2 more, lift it up, lower it down. Now you're gonna lift the legs up, you're gonna hold that lift, and I want you to squeeze your heels in and out. Squeeze, in and out. Go in and out. So I'm drawing my heels in like I'm trying to touch them to each other. And then I'm allowing them to go back out to right where they started. You take it, squeeze, release, squeeze, release. Go 4, you're gonna hold that squeeze. Go 3, yes. Go 2. Now squeeze the heels and hold it and just go a little kick, 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 little flutter kicks. So it's little right, left kicks. Squeeze through the quadriceps so you're really long through the legs here. And feel the heat build through the glutes and through the back body as well. You're here for 8, 7, 6. You're here for 4, 3, 2. Press yourself back, child's pose. Big toes together, knees wide, and if it feels good, you can even round your upper back and your low back. So you kind of come into this curved position, a really nice counterbalance to that extended position you were just in for your spine. Big inhale, big exhale. Gently walk yourself all the way up to a seat and sweep your legs in front of you. Plant down through both feet and sweep the hands back behind you with the fingers pointing towards the front 2 corners of the mat. We're going to ground down through our left heel here, and we're going to extend the right leg out in front of us. I think you know where I'm going with this. You're going to inhale, push that left heel, lift the hips up, lower it down. Go, lift and lower. Goes up and down. Open up through the chest here, and as you drive the hips up, I want you to feel the left shin driving forward so that the left knee stacks over the left ankle. You have 4, 3, 2. I want you to hold that lift. Right leg goes, tap and lift. Go, tap the right leg, lift it up. It's down and up. Roll the shoulders away from the ears and really actively press to that left heel. So here, working the left glute. I'm sure you feel that. Working the left hamstring, but absolutely still working the back body, working the triceps. Yes. You have 4 more. Go. 4, 3, 2. Now I want you to hold the lift of the right leg and breathe for 4, 3. You're going to spin to face me. 2. Let your right forearm come down to the mat. Bend the knees and stack the hips right on top of each other. Right elbow is underneath my right shoulder. Left hand can come behind the head, or if you need a little bit more support, tense your fingers down to the mat. You're going to lift the hips up, and as you do that, I want you to squeeze your heels and open up the left thigh bone. Then you lower your hips down, Squeeze them together. So it's a clamshell as you lift the hip and lower it down. You take it, lift and lift. Go squeeze and lower. Now, as you open this top left leg, I want you to first squeeze your heels really actively in towards each other. Go squeeze, lift, and lower it down. Yes, squeeze, lift, and lower it down. So you're 100% going to be working both glutes here. So you feel that heat build. For me, I even feel it a little more in my supporting glute, which is kind of nice because we didn't just work that one. It's got a little bit more energy. 2 more. Squeeze and lift. Lower it down. Now I want you to hold the lift. I want you to squeeze your left thigh bone down to meet your right, and then extend the left leg out long. If you need support, left fingers, tap down. Go, little up, little lift, little lift, little lift. This top left hip is stacked directly over the bottom right one. Draw your right forearm down towards your right hip and really feel the lat muscle engage here. So bottom glute, bottom side obliques, it's all working. Go, 16, 15. Could you get this left leg a little longer? Go, 8, 7, 6. You're here for 4, 3, 2, back on your glutes. Lift the heart up, hands behind you. I'm just gonna spin around so I'm still facing you. Push down through that right heel. Extend the left leg. Let's go. Hips lift, hips lower. Yes, hips lift, hips lower. My fingers are pointing to the front 2 corners of my mat. Now, as you lift the hips, I want you to also open up through the chest, but not so much that your rib cage is flaring open, right? Check in with that. Lift it up, lower it down. Go and lift and lift. As you push the hips up, press energy down through the right heel and really feel the right shin bone drive forward. Stack the right knee over the ankle. Yes, 2 more. And lower. Last one, lift it up, hold it. It's the left leg that's going to tap down and up. Go, lower and lift. Right heel is driving down into the mat. Lift the heart, rolling the shoulders away from the ears, and feel that fire build through the right glute, through the right hamstring, and of course, back body is working really deeply here, yeah? You have 4, 3, 2, I want you to hold the up and breathe. You're spinning to face me. The left forearm is gonna come down to the mat. Lift the hips higher, 4, 3, 2, left forearm down, bend the knees. Left elbow is under the left shoulder. Knees are bent, hips are stacked. Right hand content for a little more support, or you can always bring it behind your head. Hips lift, you clamshell right leg. Lower it down. Squeeze and lift. Lower it down, yes. Heel squeeze, lift. And lower, beautiful. Now again, you might feel this even more in your supporting left hip than in your top right one. That's totally fine. You're working your glutes, right? And especially because you already isolated the left leg, it probably is gonna fatigue a little faster. If you want a little more in this top right glute, really squeeze the heels, go squeeze lift, yes. And lower. You also could totally add a resistance loop here. Again, something I probably should have told you on the first side. You're welcome, I'm very helpful. 2 more, lift it up and lower it down. Now you're gonna hold that lift. This top right hip stacks directly over the left, and you can always tense your fingers. Squeeze the right inner thigh down, and then extend the right leg long. Lift it up, go, little lift, little lift, little lift. Notice if this top hip is opening towards the ceiling. Stay lifted up, and stay nice and square through the pelvis. If that means you have to tense your fingers to do that, do it. Go, 16, 15, you got this. Left forearm pulls down to the left hip. 8, 7, 6. You're here for 4, 3, 2. One more time. Back on your seats. Hands behind you. Feet plant. Inhale, roll the shoulders from the ears. Exhale, drive through the heels, lift the seat up. This is it, this is class. Now right here, you can hold this reverse tabletop. This is super challenging all by itself. You can keep the neck long, or you can totally release it back. That's not super comfortable for me, so I like to stay here. Keeping your hips up and your rib cage soft. If you want a little bit more, join me. Walk your right foot out, walk your left foot out. Yes, full reverse plank. Heart is lifted, palms pressed down, and maybe close your eyes. Squeeze your glutes and see if you can lift them a little bit higher so you're really active with the entire backside of the body. This is your class. We have a stretch on deck. So close your eyes, breathe. 8, 7, yes you can. 6. Think about yourself. Think about how strong you are. Think about how powerful you are. You're here for 4, 3, 2, drop the seat down. Whew. Shake out the hands. That was a lot on the wrists. Great work. If that didn't feel okay for you, reach out to me. I'm happy to give you modifications. When you're ready, find a cross-legged position. And take that left arm, sweep it up and over, big side stretch. Anchor down to the left sits bone. Soften the left shoulder and then rotate the chest open towards the ceiling. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, rise up. Rotate your torso towards the right. Take this left hand to the outside of the right knee, and then take these right fingers, scoop them up and back behind you. Nice open chest as you twist up and over the right shoulder. Both sits bones stay anchored down. Heart lifts up. Inhale. Exhale, unwind yourself. Switch the cross of your legs and take the right arm up and over. Right sit bone stays anchored down into the mat. Soften to the right shoulder, and then you can rotate your chest up towards the ceiling here. Big inhale. Big exhale. Inhale, bring yourself all the way up. Rotate toward the left. Take the the right hand to the outside of the left thigh. Left finger sweep up and open as you take this nice twist. Collarbones are wide. You're sitting as tall as you can and then rotating toward the left. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, gently unwind yourself. Bring the hands back behind you for a little balance. Bend the knees, plant the feet wider than the hips, and then just gently windshield wiper the legs from side to side. If you find a place that's tight, then wait there and breathe into it. Yeah, feel that stretch through the glutes. Nice release for the low back. Nice little opening for the hips too. A little bit of everything here. Inhale. Exhale. One more time, each side. And then gently find a cross-legged position. Sweep your fingertips up. And then fold yourself forward. Walking as far forward as it feels good for you. I'm just gonna walk myself back so I stay in the frame. Let your head drop. So you're really rounding through the spine. If it feels good to sway side to side, do that. Getting a little stretch for whichever hip it feels for you. For me in this case, it's my right hip. Inhale. Exhale. Gently walk yourself up, and one last time, switch the cross of your legs. Sweep the fingertips up, inhale. Exhale, walk the hands forward, and then once you find that, go ahead and round the chin to the chest. And again, if it feels good to sway side to side, do that. Inhale. Exhale. Walk yourself all the way up. That is your class for today. Fantastic work. I hope the whole backside of your body is just fired up and you feel nice and open across the chest. As always, reach out to me with comments, with questions, and I will see you again next week with a brand new barre class. Have a great day.